crazy lore here and there, I'd say.
Alright, let's not hang around here. Let's go and do the
Dailies.
I already did the Pokemon Go thing.
The other dailies.
Yeah. Exactly.
Understood.
How many days are even left on this event? 2 days.
I'm not sure myself.
Okay. Let's go. Mario noises. Why you're not Lord? Actually, I think I know why. It's because bloody Steam is downloading shit. Wow, someone actually named themselves Cloud and they're playing as Bennett.
Of course.
Your life is mine.
Oh, thank God. I hate this Abyss Mages. Together. It had to be an ice and a water one. Again.
They're a really annoying combination, aren't they?
Even with the shield on.
Yep. Of course the Water Spirit is aiming at Bennett. Poor guy.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, it missed. Oh, shit! Woo!
Oh, that's something that you might love during the Herald stuff.
I admit, it will be nice to have some story again. And you already know it's gonna happen, don't you?
I'd say it's before that. But yes. Because I had trouble with it too for a good about 7 minutes.
Yamaru! Ah! Go, 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 go. Don't hang around. There is a reason why I always keep a shield on my team, and it's the fact that there's some moves that are so fast you can't react to them.
Mostly those two fucking insta-kill moves, I'd say.
Monkey.
It's a dragon. Hello dear. Hello dear.
Hello.
Dear monkey.
How is a dragon? You seem full of energy today.
It seems possessed.
I am all over the place.
Banana,
Very
banana,
good.
banana, banana, terracotta, banana, terracotta, terracotta, banana,
Yeah, no,
banana,
basically,
terracotta,
I'm doing a lot of shit lately. I did work, then I went to school, and right after school, I went to taking driving license. I'm taking these classes for driving license shit, and then yeah. So, with that, I have been busy from 7 to 7
Damn.
today, and then I walked home, and then I had a very serious talk with my girlfriend. And then I went into an Italian server with just old face cam and we shit posting everywhere.
Did you do the hand pose though? The hand
Which
gesture.
of them? The JoJo's one?
No, the Italian meme one. You know, like he just...
Yes, of course I did. I have been so many times accidental racist.
You've done it by accident, and they're just like, "Mamma mia, what are you doing?"
No, so basically, one of my friends, one of the guys went in there. He was one of my friends. He was like, "Kill me," and I was like, "Okie dokie," as a Mario reference, you know.
Oh
And then
no!
he was, and then he was like, "I didn't think of it, right?" And then he went, "Dragon, that's racist."
I can over here be full Italian right now.
I just can't think of Italy without silly things like that, and also that one video of Mamma mia over there.
Yeah, I get that.
What the fuck?
Dragon with a curly mustache now.
Why does it put me up here?
In the image of the wilderness.
Yeah, I spent most of the day going to work, trying to do work, but felt a little bit on the ill side for a big part of the day, so it's just like meh. Oh yeah, and plus the fact that, as per usual, I can't do half the stuff in my job either because there's a thing I don't need to know how to do that I have to ask about for the website because I'm not allowed to touch shit. So I'm not allowed to basically find out for myself. Not to mention as well, after spending ages getting a new camera to replace the old camera which was on its last legs, this camera doesn't actually have a charger. So I feel like bloody not Beeden, what's the other one? The one that they said should have been instead of Hillary, what's his name? Do you know who I mean, Ducky?
I think for a minute.
The one who has that meme of like, I am once again asking. That guy.
Bernie Sanders, whatever.
I feel like fucking Bernie Sanders sometimes in that job being like, I am once again asking you if I could please have a charger for this camera with the company budget.
They asked for help for your job that we gave you? No.
The job is nice in some ways, but that is not one of them, let's just say. Shit. That's what happens when I talk. Concentration goes out the fucking window. Yeah, I'm sad because I think I know the thing that's making me unwell, and it might be one of my favorite drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And that does not make me happy. It's technically an energy drink, but it's not like your traditional energy drinks. Like, it's not completely loaded with bloody caffeine like the others usually, like all the others are.
Which one is it?
It's
May I ask?
Lucozade.
Lucozade. Oh.
I think it's a, I don't know if it's a European thing. I know it's more of like a England thing. Don't you kick me. Don't you kick me. I swear to God, don't you kick me. Okay, now you can kick me. Sometimes when I do this group boss fight, Ducky, we'll beat the boss, and then the first thing they do is boot people when the boss finishes.
Oh, I know. I've seen it happen on stream before with you. Ah, shit. Okay, 3 people were down.
Eh?
I already lost three of my partners already.
Wait, are you doing that event?
No. Flying Ruin Guard. And we're all dead.
I'm looking forward to the sounds of this.
It's not
He-
that stuff. It was actually a normal Ruin Guard. I fucking kicked my ass because of fucking the 2 Abyss Mages again that showed up. The same combination.
Oh yeah. So does this mean I need to buy Dragon Monkey Ball next time it's on sale?
Oh no.
Which one?
Although having said that, now I think of it, that Sonic Mario Kart knockoff has monkey raceable characters.
Maybe we can. Oh god, this is a horrible suggestion, but maybe we could play Monkey Ball and stream.
I don't know if I like Monkey Ball enough to play on stream.
Or play racing. The multiplayer minigame. Along with the story mode adventure stuff.
My face when I join a room on here, Ducky, for a boss fight. There's 3 other players here, but all I see is a D-Luke running away from water animals.
I mean, it's how I think that's how it works with D-Luke in water.
There's a surprising number of players who are doing this fight with fire characters.
I don't see why though, because I guess the D-Luke's the highest power character they have on them, maybe? Other than that, every other character, like every female character has a resistance to this boss.
Racism.
What do you mean sexist?
Racism.
Why is it racism?
Oh god, platform! What? I hate that part of the boss fight so much. That's one of the things that will always piss me off in this game is AoEs. Yeah, this game is very fond of 2 things, and that's tanking checks and damage checks.
Okay. I will go now.
What are you going to do?
Talk with my girlfriend some more. Maybe play Monster Hunter. I don't know.
Cool. Someone confused the hell out of me actually because they were asking me about, oh, I did want to do an event, and I was like, wait, what? And it turned out they were talking about Monster Hunter, and I completely forgot. What's up, Ducky?
Left when you said that conversation bit.
Huh?
He didn't say bye right, he just left.
Oh, okay.
Before when that's what you were about to say.
Oh, rip. Charming. Yes, QWERTY confused the hell out of me because he was talking about Monster Hunter World and I didn't even realize at first. I was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh! Oh yeah, that's still a thing.
Sort of. You could say that's still a thing at this point. Everyone's going insane with Rise at the moment.
Interesting though, Rise doesn't have Elder Dragons.
The hell?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of weird.
There's no Elder Dragons at all. About as close to an Elder Dragon as I've seen it get is they try and big up basic Rajananath, whatever the hell we pronounce his name. Horny Monkey Boy.
Yeah.
So how many more times can I do this? I think 2 more? I just feel like I have to use my resin here because this is the most value for money you're getting for books at the moment. Who's trying to join me? Excuse me?
Who is it? Let me see. Let me see. No, no. We just got fucking real here for a second. Oh god.
I swear to God, if that name pops up again, I do believe I'm being trolled.
This is the end of everything. Oh no. Fiction becomes reality.
It's like, please stop. Also, hello, Whitney. How are you?
Do anything to come into this world. She's beyond the screen.
See, one of my thoughts was to turn Saki into a creepypasta, but the problem with that is I hate horror, so I'd probably spook myself in the process.
You kind of halfway did, I could say, to be honest.
Ow. You might be getting the hedgehog. Your dad wants you to be able to get one. Your dad's really into the idea of a hedgehog now, is he? Truth be told, I've not seen a hedgehog in this country in God knows how long. It makes me wonder if they're a little bit endangered. Because the thing is, right, they always used to sneak into like people's gardens at night. But the thing is now everyone's gardens, they use like those concrete or like wooden fences now, don't they? Not very hedgehog friendly.
Mostly for like basically moles and all that too.
Contamination must be washed away.
No, 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 no! In fact, I saw something really strange on the way to work once. You'll never guess what it was.
A deer.
Good guess, but no.
Got moose.
No. Too American. Think more English.
I'm not gonna say beaver.
Let the torrent surge forth.
Do we give up?
Yes.
Does chat give up? Oh, not this shit again. I'm out of here. A sheep? Also a good guess, but no.
Home for a princess.
A border collie. Good guess, but no. On my way to work, I saw...
Hold it. Make it suspenseful.
a dead badger.
Ta-da!
Very surreal. I've never seen a badger that I've never seen a badger that close before. It was very strange.
It's better than being moving around alive. Situation like that.
Strangely though, it was laying in such a way that you couldn't really see the features. You could mostly just see the back of it. But when I was that was like on my commute to work, I saw that, and then on the way back, it was gone. So I'm assuming somebody was like, "That shit's gonna rot. That needs to go."
Or some other animal picked it up by its mouth and just took it away. Just one or the other.
The only thing I could think of that would do that would be a fox.
Maybe. That could have happened.
Oh my god, I died right at the end of the fucking boss fight.
At least it wasn't. At least it's not like an old RPG. You wouldn't get shit for that, even the XP points.
Yeah, but there's a chance I won't now, because they could kick me from the group before I get back up there.
Oh no. Oh no. Come on, Daniel, Alex, stay here for a moment.
Did I just burp without thinking?
You
'Cause
did,
that-
but I didn't say anything.
Shit. I did that without even thinking.
Increase the reverb.
Oh, that's a fucking sound issue again. Ugh. Ducky, talk a second.
Ah. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure why it's doing that.
Or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chinsa. The rising flood.
Don't have an answer either.
Would you say it sounds like there's two of him with a very slight delay?
There is no escape. The rising flood.
Not having a good day on here.
Must be washed away.
So it sounds like you're hearing two of them just on a delay. I might know what the problem is, but I'm gonna need to be able to have a moment to actually check. Because the thing is, if it's happening with Ducky, it should happen with everyone else as well in Discord. Just based on how I have things set up. Also, I feel like I'm doing fuck all damage today on this character. Trying to knock me in the goddamn water. Here's Mike. I will explain to you exactly what I think is happening, Whitney. The way I have my thing set up, I have like a fake switchboard, so there's multiple audio channels. This is so on the stream, I can have them as separate volumes, so I can basically shut people up, just for example, if they keep talking over me and I want to end the stream, just for example. That's one thing I can do, is I can mute Discord without them even knowing I've muted them on the stream. That's just one thing I can do, but in order for me to hear everything, all the sounds are repeated into my headphones, and I might have got the setup wrong somehow in that basically the stream is recording both the Discord and what I can hear through my headphones. Which is not what we want. Which would be why it would sound like there's the same thing twice with a slight delay. Did that make sense? Or was that confusing? Because that's basically what it is. Or at least I think it is. And once again I died because I'm talking while playing. You want that stream button thing? I saw it on Target. I want it even though I never use it. What are you talking about? Are you talking about one of those Elgato things? With the shiny buttons? I was trying to do an impression of when Jack Black said it then. I probably completely bullshit it. I don't feel the best today.
Well, you're trying your best. That's all that would matter at the moment, I'd say, for you. But of course, you might strain yourself here and there.
Contamination must be washed away.
It's blue, but it has a panel of buttons. What shape are the buttons? Because then I'll probably know straight away what it is. Oh wait, actually, no, better question. What shape are the buttons, and do they have a, like, kind of an almost, like, glass quality to them?
Let the torrent surge forth.
We're way behind schedule.
River carving rapid.
Oh no, not me! Ah! That sounds like the Elgato to me. Yeah, those things look freaking awesome. I just never thought I could justify myself buying one because of how pricey they were. At least when on the normal prices. Anyway, let me have a look.
Tell me when to talk, just in case.
Properties. There's the problem. I think.
What is it?
Hold on, let me check. Volume mixer. No, it wasn't this one. It was... Where is it? Sound manager? No, not sound manager. Audio devices. That's the one we want. Okay, so that is using... What is that using? Audio cable A. Right. I have no idea if that's going to change anything. Hopefully it will.
In a trade war, the perfect hunter leaves no trace.
Well, that was a thing.
How's it sound now, though?
It doesn't affect me. It affects the stream. So only the stream can tell me, or if I listen to it back. Na 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 na. Yeah, shit sucks, man. I think one of my favorite drinks is making me ill now after being very unwell at the start of the year. So it basically means, well, if I want to be optimistic, I can say, oh, it means I just have to have to drink less. But let's be perfectly honest, it means one day I probably won't be able to have the drink at all.
For now, I would say you want to, like, put a hold on drinking it for the time being.
Yeah, I know. I suppose it could be worse. I could be addicted to Coca-Cola.
Yahoo! Think you can get
I
away
feel
with
emotionally hurt from that.
You got them roids from the doctor. Say what?
Well, I guess you found me out then for drinking Coca-Cola a lot.
I actually wasn't throwing shade at you. That was just an unfortunate casualty of the conversation.
Oh, I know. I just had to say that because, like, it's the one thing you said, one drink you had to say too. Out of all of them.
I'm surprised you were able to see a doctor at all. Although, to be fair, in America, you do need to pay just to even see a doctor, don't you?
Some of them could be appointments, some of them you have to pay for, I'd say. Depends on the location you go to.
Can I make that? Yeah, I can make that. Oh, so those water effects with the clouds passing over.
Imagine that, but on the lowest graphical setting.
Oof.
Here we go.
Well, here's a mission I haven't seen for a while. But you would have still had to pay for an appointment, right? Because here's the thing, in England you don't have to pay for an appointment. However, since COVID happened, it's been nigh on impossible to get doctor's appointments. All you can do is like contact them through a website, and 9 times out of 10, if you're lucky, you'll get a text message from them. But most of the time they'll just say, "Oh, go to A&E." Probably not. Oh god, there's a thing here. I see it! I see it. In the middle of the goddamn ocean.
Who the fuck is gonna see that?
Exactly. I was just
What's
flying.
it-
I was just flying over that, and then I heard the sound that it makes when you're near one.
I thought there was something next to it in the water, but it was just Venti's fucking ultimate symbol glowing.
There's one. There's one here. There's a little bit here. Right about there.
In the middle of that triangle formation.
Not the middle. It's about here where I've stopped my marker.
Okay.
But when you get close, it actually appears on the map. I never used to knew that, but I do now.
Yeah, I did bring it up like one time and never did again.
Does Ducky sound any better now, though? This is the killer question. Also, where his voice is repeating, where his voice was repeating a tiny bit, was it the same volume both times, or was the second time a bit more quiet? Because there's another thing that could have happened as well. His voice could have been so loud through my headphones it picked up on the mic, so it played twice. But again, that's a me problem. That's not a Ducky problem. He sounds the same.
That did happen yesterday, actually, when we were talking. Where I heard my voice go from your mic. But it stopped at one point by itself.
That's strange. Wait, I need to finish this fight and then I'll do the thing. Or... There we go. Is it because he has the stream up? I mean, no, because otherwise I would hear it as well. I will admit, though, Ducky does play the sound through his speakers, which is why his microphone's always on press to talk. Because otherwise that would create problems. What if Jack's around?
That's all he's playing Outriders.
Oh yeah. Jack sure has a knack for picking games as well, though, because apparently there's a glitch on that game that can destroy your inventory.
Boy.
Oh my god, we summoned him!
Speak of the devil.
You have a you dare speak about me. Say my name 3 times and I shall appear.
Okay, watch this.
What's that?
Big one, Satan!
No! 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 Bad! Bad Ducky! I'll get the water, god damn it!
I already did, so I've server muted him.
What did you say? I have the power too, you know.
Do I have to get 2 water bottles? Cause goddamn!
Yeah. But I'm a duck, I like water.
Not in the face! But yeah, Ducky, you don't have a headset, do you?
I'm wearing a headset right now, that's about it.
Then why sound through speakers?
My speakers aren't on at the moment.
Yeah, but we can when you talk, and if we're talking, we can hear ourselves through your mic. It's weird.
For some reason, like, I guessing the sound from the headphones are actually connected to the microphone some way, where it's, like, somehow going through that as well, like, sound coming through. What about now, though? When you try talking?
Yep, I hear that.
Yeah.
It's
Like, oh,
Tuesday, innit? Actually, Whitney, this story will probably amuse you. Actually, Whitney, I heard this on Game Grumps from Erin Hansen. There was on some reality TV show, which of course means it's actually fake as fuck. But he came up with this stupid thing where when they were filming, he was just gonna do this stupid little dance and then fall down some stairs. And he did it the first time, made it look kind of natural for comedy. and everything. But then they was like, I'm sorry, can you do that again? We didn't film it very well. So it's like, okay, I guess I'm going to do it a second time. But it didn't go quite so smoothly this time. So not only did him falling down a second time look more awkward this time and less natural, also deaf by talking again, what else is new? When he fell in such an awkward way that he actually kind of hurt the front of his chest a little bit. So then, when the first aider is like checking up on him, one of the staff, who basically sounds like goddamn Tracer, was like, "Did you hurt your tit?" What's my internet didn't die, did it?
Yeah, I just noticed
did.
that PSO2 did a news thing today, and they didn't even put a title on it. It's just it's called Untitled.
I
That
can
gives me
social media
hell.
in it.
The two's gonna give me hell for the next few damn days.
Think you can get away?
Jack,
Hmm.
remember that Super Boss I was fighting a bunch of times?
Yeah, that one.
So they made a Final Boss version of the whole raid we've been doing.
Oh lord.
The old this is the final battle. There's now a solo version.
I have to do it 100 times to get every single reward from it. It has 100 deaths.
Jesus.
What is your headset, Ducky?
What does it have a name in check?
Turtle Beach?
God, Turtle Beach. I used to use Turtle Beach a lot when I was a kid.
I remember Turtle Beach.
Something called Billboard?
Alright, so it's some nondescript brand then.
Billboard Baggins.
It costs about $10 to get, okay?
Yeah, so I was right then. I was right then in thinking that yes, it is a cheaper headset.
Billboard Baggins.
I will bring my notebook. What's happening?
Oh god. Oh, also, my mom got out of hospital today.
Huzzah! How's she doing?
She's all right. She's just a bit wobbly and a bit dizzy still, but she's got to start taking she's got to take 12 steroids a day for the next 5 days.
Gotcha. By the way,
Yeah.
chat, have you ever actually seen a child run like this? Because I see in anime they do this all the goddamn time, and I can't remember any time I've seen a kid actually do that unless when they're pretending to be a plane. Anywho, sorry, Jack, continue.
No, that was it.
Okay. So my old one, but I use it when I travel.
I found another anime that I might actually start watching. Just because I saw a clip of it today that actually looked interesting.
What is it?
It probably sounds better in Japanese, but the translation is: while killing slimes for 300 years, I became the max level unknowingly.
That is indeed a long title.
Apparently, I think it's written by the same guy who. No, no, that's. Is that the same show? I've seen a few clips from few other shows. Apparently, the guy who wrote Konosuba wrote another show, and I think this might be the same one. I have no idea because I'm looking at the synopsis, and the synopsis is the exact same setup from Konosuba.
So they basically added an event to make sure people know where that boss is. Okay. This is going too fast.
It's not going fast enough.
See you later, Whitney.
The cathedral. That's a weird place to go to. Also, I love Chi Chi's idle animation. The wind's only blowing around her rather than the entire area. You can see the grass moving for some reason.
Go on, 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 go on. Yeah. Though in real life, you would have probably tripped over that fence then and hurt yourself.
I'm guessing you're just about to finish up this event.
Yep.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Oh, wait, what? Cheeky buggers hiding it in broad daylight like that.
Oh yes, PSO2 has a new anime crossover as well.
Wait, what?
PSO2 having a new anime collab.
With what?
Thing called The Irregular at Magica High School.
Huh. New pet acquired, one that's not incredibly annoying. Yeah.
And no, it does not have the water bubble effect on it. It just follows.
Disappointed! I don't even have the item anymore, do I? No, I don't! Anyway, now that that's taken care of, time to move on to lore.
I'll take care of it.
Huh, I was here earlier. I nearly set this off by accident. Is that a cave I see?
It's a very lovely cave.
I'm here.
Ooh. Hope you don't need any archers.
You do not.
Wait a
Exactly.
minute. I recognize that from the trailer.
Yeah, Ducky left. Oh, he's back.
What happened to you?
I had to reconnect real quick.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. You must have come to these
Just making sure everything's still working on my end.
Let's go deeper inside. I'm not sure Hope Ganyu's information is reliable. There aren't many guards here. Looks like the plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Okay, I might have overreacted at that wall because it looked like the one right from the trailer before that fight.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind
Oh man, it's a lovely bubble course. It would be a shame if it was even harder than that.
I went out that little bit too far. What the hell? Do I go down? Yeah, I guess I do. That's a long way down. See, this feels more like a temple and less like a bunch of a Lego. Less like This feels more like a temple and less like a temple Lego set that the other earlier dungeons felt like, if that makes sense.
Oh, it does, because this one's much bigger, has more stuff to deal with in here.
Uh-oh.
You're only about 1/4 of the way in. Well, now 2/4, I'd say. Because of the cutscene.
This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's... Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's... hello? Are you okay, mister? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Now what? We can't stay here! Quick, run!
Oh god! The floor is lava!
Run, get out of there!
What? Oh! Death and suffering!
This is what I was waiting for too, just to see you try to get past this bit.
Interesting.
That's why I said it'd be a shame if it was a little bit harder. I hope your Wind Bloom Festival skills are put to the test here.
The gap in the middle. Damn it! It didn't work!
They learned well of everyone's antics on this.
Meanwhile, the pet is asleep. The pet was asleep. That whole. Now they're like, oh, did something happen? Only death, no big deal.
It's like, oh, it's like owner is getting his ass kicked. I sleep. Owner dies. Still sleep.
I love how when the door opens, the boss is just like standing right there.
Nothing happened. Nothing's happening. Suddenly wide awake.
Sleep. Nothing's happening. Real shit.
Koi!
Spy on the secrets of the abyss. You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price. Herald, I will mete out your
Look at the immense sizes of this man.
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just
Well, I know who the voice actor is, but I don't know if that means anything.
Who's the voice actor?
Dainsleif.
That's the same voice actor as Zhongli.
Oh.
Did he send you here to die?
The fucking immense size of this man compared to your kid body fucking MC. Good God.
Can do to change the tide. The abyss is unstoppable.
That's Do you have multiple phases, buddy? Because I'm all for that shit. Let's go. No way that was the end.
This power, it seems familiar. I see. So it's you. You are the one. In that case,
It's the end for
I shall
now.
stay here no longer.
What a tough battle. Are you okay?
Child was harder.
Such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful?
Again, as you saw, you didn't deplete his health bar all the way, so
Yeah.
this is not the first part of that fight. Was a taste of him.
Yeah, we're near the exit now. Let's get
And I have not got to the second part of that fight yet. Still,
What horrors await?
Wait, so is this a boss on Genshin?
Yeah, they added some new story today.
Ah, oh, no.
So,
Okay.
we meet again.
oh
A little
shit!
sooner than I had expected.
Hey, it's Dane!
So I just got that second part I just mentioned.
It seems you just experienced something quite.
Oh fuck!
Could it be that you encountered
Rip to you.
an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Yeah, you will see later on what I'm looking at, but I'm not gonna say shit about it.
Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well. An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands.
I have 2 million coins now.
No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss. Though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way. We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Oh
Yes,
god.
this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
Onwards. That's a robot.
Give me a moment to compose myself.
Oh, this is the combo you was talking about earlier. Well then, we best not waste any time.
For takeoff.
Yeah, you're slowly catching up to me right now.
Let's see how smart you are, Water Mage, without your girlfriend.
Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
Weren't very good at it.
They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because Abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
Alright, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
In random news today, world's biggest rabbit stolen from home.
Excuse me?
The world's biggest rabbit has been stolen from their home.
Yeah, I heard what you said. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I mean, in trying times like these, it doesn't surprise me too much, I suppose. I mean, there's people who steal dogs all the goddamn time these days.
Yeah, it's happening way too much, that is.
There we go.
What happened?
But what the-
I was afraid that balls.
Oh, this was the fight you were talking about. That other one was a red herring.
Yep.
Time for takeoff.
No mercy. No mercy. Kill him. Get him. Get him. Get him. I'll deal with you in a minute, robot boy. Wait your turn. Wait your turn. Still not your turn yet, but you keep at it. Okay, now it's your turn.
Wow. Besides the Abyss Order, ruin guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss mage hideout, there's often a bunch of ruin guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh. Speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was... Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, What was it like?
Oh, fun! I've entered the boss area. This is gonna be fun. Wide open space, no cover. Well, wide open space, lots of cover. Game just saved.
Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god
So,
first.
is that my box over there?
I see.
Oh, hello.
So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first.
Oh.
The question is, how long before you?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Kanria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Conria? She
Hey,
said
chest opener.
that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Kanria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Kanria. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Lille, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7, but where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Kanria than both of you. Kanria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Kanria. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know.
So that's why people have beef with Venti and Zhongli on Twitter there.
Yep.
Here's the thing they probably haven't considered, which I have considered though. A nation without a god becoming one of the most powerful of all the nations in this world, being shut down and basically destroyed by a bunch of gods. Do you think perchance they also tried to play gods?
Maybe, but it's hard to tell. Honestly.
Human goddamn nature every time.
Oh no, we have to go back.
Marty, we have to go back.
Morty! We're gonna go on an adventure, Morty!
Back to the bubble run.
Wait, what? Oh, you're doing the
You
fight
heard
for
me.
Ruin now.
We have to go back to that again.
I had to get a drink.
That is one small boar.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hold the fuck on a minute.
That's the tiniest boar I've seen on this game. Asterix and Obelix would be displeased. It's like, it's not ready yet.
It's more ruin guards than
That was enough for the fucking dog at least, the size of it.
Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of Conria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Think you can get away?
This is order.
Adventure time! Here we go! Everybody stand back!
No, they made it worse.
The bubbles?
They made it worse.
Huh? This abyss mage dropped a talisman.
I didn't think it was possible, but they made it 10 times worse.
Incantation of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osio, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osio?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osio, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osio's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osio's body.
Oh, damn.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from
The Abyss Order are what's left of that human, no gods worshipping civilization who are a bit power crazed and want to become gods.
Yep.
I can write this shit, give me my money.
It's like, hang on a minute.
and the new core that shall replace the orb.
But wait, there's more.
It's like, that's not how this works.
The very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller?
People getting power crazed always meet the same end.
They're looking for the special eye, right?
And it's not pretty, ever.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be.
And the further someone gets to reaching that goal of, I'm gonna have godlike power, the more it hurts when they come crashing down.
Topple the divine
Well.
thrones of Celestia.
You mommy playing Outriders. I'm sorry. There's only one god here, and it's me.
With this plan. Since no one knows
Incorrect,
what
it's your
a
gun.
field tiller is, how about we take
No, in this case, it would be me.
statue as the starting point for our investigation?
It's like deploy turrets, load up the toxin ammo, and just hold down right trigger until things stop moving.
Yeah.
Because apparently,
Bard is
as long as I'm killing shit, I'm getting infinite ammo.
Go to the cathedral first
As
and
in
ask
I'd never
around.
have to
Maybe we'll
reload.
learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
In other news, Japan announces plans to release treated water from Fukushima nuclear plant into the ocean. Are you sure that's a good idea?
I mean, they have got the toxin. I've actually read the article on that, and they have got the toxin levels down into safe areas. And the only people that are really bitching about it is Greenpeace, and Greenpeace lost all their credibility like 2 decades ago. The problem they've got about, I think it's like 1.8 billion liters of the toxic water in containers.
That's what I'm saying. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Cathedral.
Well, that's the point. It's either they've got the toxin levels down to a safe level, across the board. So legally they can do it. And in terms of health problems, there wouldn't really be any major health issues that we can predict. Now, of course, there could be problems that could come up down the line. We don't know, but the problem they've got is they've literally got no. They're having to keep pumping out more water, like from the flooding of the plant, from rainwater, from everything, and eventually they're gonna run out of storage. Then what?
Hmm.
Because the stuff they've got stored is treated. The stuff that's in the plant currently that will overflow and could overflow into the bay is way more toxic. And would you rather? Would you rather? It literally is a case of you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. It's reached the point of what the fuck do we do kind of situation.
Human beings. In other news, YouTube's testing an experimental feature that allows videos to have multiple audio tracks.
Interesting.
So YouTube will become like a DVD.
But how aware of this was the animal
Further
Archon on
making
receiving
DVDs
these
and even more relevant than
How
they need
much
to
did he
be.
give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return.
I gotta ask, like, name the last time you used a DVD.
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it.
Literally this week.
I can say about it.
Okay, fair point.
We're about to enter the cathedral. Don't say
The problem with digital is the people who own the rights to digital can't be trusted.
Animal Archon is.
Hmm.
Never mind.
I never
So,
specifically said
digital-
to enter the cathedral.
Bottom line, digital is not
Maybe
better
sisters.
unless the pirates can basically do what they want. Because they cannot be trusted to maintain shit.
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious.
The main problem with digital these days, though, is way too many fucking streaming
And
services.
just as our little friend said,
It's just going to become the TV packages all over again.
the church at any
Yep.
time.
That's where it's heading.
When a
Like
non-believing
do you want to? If you want to pay for this, and this, then you can do so for this amount per month.
I've never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now.
But I guess if
or
you
in
can
the
like pick
future.
and choose like which services you
That's
want to
about it.
have in a bundle,
While we've been
like if it wasn't
chit-chatting,
set
the
bundles, because the problem with TV is that it's set.
Okay,
You
then
can't
let's go
pick
to
and
the
choose
farm
which stuff you
now.
want. It's like if you just want to watch the football, well, you're gonna have to get all the other sports channels as well.
mentioning the defiled
That's what brings the
statue
price
inside
up.
the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Believe in my ability to not eat shit from this boss.
Honorary knight.
Oh
Hi,
fuck.
how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige. It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller? What's that? Field tiller. What does it do? Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven? Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that.
Lore!
A long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Of course!
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara. but
How
we
many
can't
of these
tell
things
you
must I
about the
kill for them to
statue
get their
inside
fucking
just
hint?
yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed Old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's Final Fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
This is a build up to a big fight. This is what this is.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just
It's an interesting fight so far.
died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andrius in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
I actually know where Wolvendom is now. I wouldn't have before, but I've been there so many bloody times now. It's like, I know this place.
Don't Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now. I will have order.
There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm not going any further.
What?
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the nation of Kanria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business.
Yep, I'm ahead of your plot. I already know how this works.
In the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man.
Human beings attempt to go for godlike power, try to challenge the gods. Gods retaliate because it's like, bro, you're literally threatening me with my fucking life here. Their descendants then have a chip on their shoulder for basically their ancestors losing a fight in the past.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Or at least followers of what they believe in or something.
Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden
Oh
attack
shit!
is very strange.
This is looking good now.
Surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some
Is the story still happening for you?
I just scouted out all of Wolvendom.
Yes.
See you.
You know what? I might turn off the mascot actually if things are getting this serious.
Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas, what is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble.
They've just basically added an entire chapter to the game with this update, haven't they?
What it feels like, I just finished the final part of that boss.
So go after another one of the animal
And now shit's getting real at the moment. What's going on?
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit. He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time. Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
I'm not a stupid video game. I'm not going to take the concrete path. I'm going to take a shortcut. The road's going to be out where all the enemies are. Uh-oh.
Do you see what I'm talking about now? In the distance.
That's not good.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
You not welcome here.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory.
Holy Lucario, hello there.
Serve us. We can restore your divine powers you once held in the past.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go
When is the
on.
Abyss Herald's banner?
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain. Bow before the abyss.
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Top the shield up. Throw one of these out for fun.
Get out of here!
Thanks for making my tornado. Wait, what? Does he have minions? You cowards! If you wanted to double date, why didn't you just say so?
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Wait,
Wait until you get wait until you get the third wheel next.
Oh wait, I see. I have to deal with them first, right?
Stabilize.
Wait, how the hell did you get rid of his whole health bar before his fucking blue bar?
My DPS was just that high enough, I suppose.
At least I had like maybe like 1/8 left before that bar disappeared.
Here we go!
I'm just trying to build meter now.
Adventure time!
Stabilize.
That's a nice little AoE you got there. You done? Okay. See, the only reason I hit that was because I was scratching my head with one hand then.
Everybody stand back!
Does it 3 times, right? 4? No, 3. Ah, now we're doing good damage. He got burnt. Quite literally.
He was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
It's a good thing I had a DPS character now.
Thank you. You came just Just in time.
Human Lupercal, I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf Guide. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger.
And the quest is done.
Think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually
I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Alrighty. See you later.
See you, boys.
See you, Jack.
It fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know, but did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too, also be careful.
Well, there was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Oh, I gotta go there. I like how there's a teleporter right there. Slightly did it on purpose.
At least he put it somewhere useful then.
There you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
Lore dump.
I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus
Lord, I'm over.
story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister. long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So the tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the tyrant's final fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Oh wait, we're going there anyway. We are, but we aren't.
Which one is it?
Oh, it's underneath. This place still has some of the best music in the game.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye. Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited. What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow!
The hell?
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all
Yep.
along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of
There
the
it
ruin guards
is.
today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Prototype?
I thought that robot was a bit weird, just being sat there.
Is it another ancient term from Conria?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue,
Oh man, Barbara.
the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue. There you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Former civilization, which never had a god, became power crazed and challenged the gods, who then the gods were like, really bro, really, if you're trying to kill us, this is only going to end one way, so they ended up screwing them instead. This new group is now a descendant of that group with a chip on their shoulder over the fact that they lost their fight with the gods, and one of the ways they're going to beat the gods now is by basically appeasing demigods to try and get them on their side, and also use technology to fuse them with the gods that are on their side to try and give them more power. Because then they'll be easier to control because they'll be part machine. Did I miss anything?
Yes.
No, you did not, for the time being.
What should we do with this eye?
We're still not done with the lore yet.
Church is good people, but they are still people.
No. I'll guard it myself.
Excuse me?
You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too! Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now!
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
Teleport waypoint unlocked? Huh? No, bring it back! No! I wasn't sure if I was going to bring Venti at first, but now I think I should. Because he actually helped on the boss more than I thought he would. Because the guy was just spamming water moves everywhere, and it just was like, okay, water AoE, now let's add electricity and see what happens.
Yeah, that boss does all ends up summoning a lot of the damn things during its fight. What's even better is ice and stopping in the middle of its own moves.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Choices. Choices, choices, choices. This is going to become a repeatable boss, isn't it? They wouldn't have made such a big deal out of it otherwise.
I don't see any option to do it again.
Maybe not now, but one day.
Maybe.
No cryo in current party. See, there wasn't any cryo in our party before. Well, actually there was, but we didn't use it.
Because that's who I use as a cryo character. Which was Ganyu.
Note to self, I still need to get her.
My demon expelling mantra is ready.
What weapon does he have? Yeah, that'll do. Let's go!
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it.
And suddenly I wish I could use Venti.
Go, and remember to be on your guard.
dear. Zero deaths.
Cheater.
Looks like we're here.
It's a Whitney. Hello there. How was the commute? Also, big story time. Big shock surprise. I'm assuming.
An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber.
After.
I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsmith, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares, unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you! Stabilize!
Can it do any water moves? I know you wanna.
He starts doing the water moves when he gets close to killing him. All the time.
Forth my blade, spirit blade.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
This is order.
Keep back!
Oh, he's bringing minions again, I see. Don't care about them, just focus on him.
Solidify!
One with my blade. Submit for judgment.
Oh, something's happening! Oh, it's a shield. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Guess I will deal with the minions after all.
Solidify! Solidify! Order guide you.
Get out of here!
I'm not gonna brag. I'm gonna see what happens. Okay, that was funny though.
Solidify!
I also know my melee hits actually do less damage with that ice aura on the floor, but it's still funny.
Like ice ore on the floor.
Chongyun
Oh.
turns all your melee attacks into ice. Once again, Traveler, you had nothing to do with this fight. Nice cutscene, though. Ooh!
And then...
Oh shit!
Could that be?
Ether.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh. Your sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows her too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world.
Oh shit, not time travel as well.
So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Also, Skay.
Hmm?
Don't be
It's
too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information.
You gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. You. My throat's a bit weird. You take care.
Okay.
See you later. See you later.
Make sure to drink something for that food as well.
I know. Literally just did.
Yeah. Did someone pay for it though?
What? Oh god damn it. No, they
Don't
did
worry,
not.
I got it. Don't worry, I got it.
Completely pointless, but okay. See you later.
I have over 195, 158, so 158k, so I'm fine.
See you later.
Yep, see ya.
Beep.
Bye.
So, chat. That pretty much all went how I predicted it was going to, except what she said. The sister character, I can't even think of her name, sorry. She's kind of implied that there's time travel happening in this universe. And she's already been through all this once already.
That's right! At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right! By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all? Oh, well then, let's go over it again. First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago! But he didn't turn into a monster, and now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come, after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that? Yeah, you're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
Treasure! Except most of it sucks. Ah! Well, about half of it sucks. Well then. I guess that's that. Yeah. That's done. Season pass thingy's done. So we aren't getting any rewards for claiming all that. There isn't much left to do until the stamina recovers. Oh. So I guess that's Genshin done for today. But what do we do now? Ponder, ponder, ponder.
Hello.
Hello there.
Ad Astra
Right, I think...
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Yeah, I think that's us done on here for today. I'm just gonna set something to forge. And it's done already. Very nice. Alrighty, stream people, I'm going to take a brief break before I decide what to do, though I have a thought or two in my head. So, yeah. So how was the trip back, Whitney?
It was fine. I left a little bit early at work, so I didn't have to be stuck in traffic.
Yeah, commuting's always a pain in the butt. Though more so now for me with COVID, because the travel's gone back to the old timetables again now. So some parts are better and some parts are worse, and it's like I want best of both, please. Like the start of my trip back, just for example, the start of my trip back during COVID, there was a train at like 5:07. Now there isn't a train until like past. It's pain in the butt. But you work around these things, I suppose.
Yeah, but you like kind of like get used to it, and it's like I want it now.
Yeah, there's definitely some of that too. Is this phone working properly right now? Well, actually, the phone, not the phone, the app, I mean. Nope, that is still completely useless. Hmm. Let me see here. What is happening in Twitch land? I will host Pika Girl to scare the crap out of her because she won't expect it again.